Okay, so it has been a little while since my last video. I've been ill for the past week, so I haven't been posting anything. But there is a brand new update for Lethal Company, so I thought I would just give my take on what's been added and just let you guys know everything new, everything in the patch notes. We will start from the little stuff and work our way through to some other stuff that maybe you don't want to see yet, because it's spoilers. Potentially spoilers if you don't want to see. If you do want to see, cool, keep watching. But I'll put those at the end of the video so you don't have to see those straight away. I'll go through all the other changes that aren't necessarily spoilers, and you can watch if you want to watch, you don't have to. So the first thing is the spray paint. This is a new item that you can buy on the ship. It's in the store. I think it costs around 50 credits. The spray paint does run out, so you can just use it sparingly, or don't use all your money and buy loads of cans and use all of it. It doesn't really matter. But you can order it on the ship. It's about 50 credits, I think. So the other one is a new item I've noticed in the game. So I guess if you want to cover your ears and don't want to know about it just yet, you can, but it's not really massive spoilers. It's just a new item, and that is the whoopee cushion. It's really cool. One of my favourite items now. Better than the horn. It's just a new fun little toy for everyone, so enjoy the whoopee cushion. Another little thing I noticed as well is there's Christmas presents. So when you open these, it might give you any kind of item. I got a painting in mine, but yeah, there's presents and they give you little goodies for your ship. So in the last update, or in the previous version, you could stand on the rails and kind of cheese the enemies. They couldn't get you. If you stood on a railing in a certain way, the enemies couldn't really get to you. That's been removed, pretty much. I think from what I gather, like 99% removed. So you can't just stand on a railing to avoid being killed anymore. The forest giants are now easier to avoid. Before, they were a little bit, even if you had broke the line of sight, maybe they would still get to you. That's not a thing now. So the forest giants a little bit easier to avoid. So if you're coming back from the factory to your ship, you should hopefully not have too much trouble. There's now key binding settings in the game, so for those interested, you can now do key bindy stuff as well. That's just another little patch note that was in there. Gravity is a lot more dangerous now.
Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Having a ball.
Kind of found out the hard way. Jumped out the ship a bit too early. Before, you would have survived. You would be critically injured, but you'd be alive. You will now die if you jump out of the ship too early. So don't do that. Stay alive. Your team needs you. There is a flash command on radar boosters now. I haven't actually tried this one yet, but I'm assuming it's another. You type it into the console. You type flash and then the name of your radar booster, so you know where it is. Now there's a visual flash, so you can kind of see, I guess. I think that's what I gather from that. There is an Arachnophobia mode as well, for those that for some reason have bought this game and don't want to see scary monsters. I haven't tried it yet, but basically the point is it makes it a little bit less disturbing for those that do not like Suspiria. It does say there's improved mansion map generation. I haven't seen what that means yet. I'm sure we'll find out as we're walking around the sort of the mansion kind of maps. So the signal translator, that's a new item that you can now buy for your ship. You have to first buy the signal translator, and once you have bought that, you place it in your ship somewhere, and then you can type on the terminal, transmit, and then you can put a message in. There is a character limit. It's only around 8 or 9 characters, maybe it's just 10 characters, but you can type transmit run, and then it will send the message run to everyone's screen. It's a kind of a good way for someone on the ship, if you haven't got a walkie-talkie, to get a message across to the rest of your team, which is just a cool little feature. I think that's really fun. I think that's really good. I'm looking forward to using that. So this next section has got a couple of new kind of enemies, and if you don't want to know what these are and you want to find out for yourself, I would probably go and play the game first. But if you want to know what they are, then keep watching. Okay, we are going to go into the next section. The first enemy is the Nutcracker with guns. And when I say Nutcracker with guns, I mean Nutcracker with a gun. It says Nutcrackers with guns, so I'm assuming that means multiple Nutcrackers with a gun. These are what I have found so far kind of dangerous. Don't want to get caught close to them. They're not the smartest, but they are dangerous if you end up too close. So keep your distance. But they're quite cool. You will hear them, they're loud. Okay, so the next one, there is dramatic masks. Now, this is, I'm going to just say again, spoiler if you really don't want to know what this does yet. Maybe go away and have a play with a mask and come back. I don't know. But there is, the masks do something. If you find a mask on the floor and you're going to pick it up, I'm about to tell you what will happen. And if you put the mask on your face, there is a good chance, I've only done it once and it happened the first time, I put it on my face. We thought it was funny until it killed me. However, the person I was looking at did not know it had killed me. As far as they were concerned, I just put the mask on my face, and then my body, I was now dead. However, my character would now stalk and try to kill my team. So my character was now chasing my teammate. He didn't really know what was going on. He knew something was a bit weird because my voice just suddenly stopped. I wasn't talking anymore, and he was a bit freaked out. But yeah, that was a really cool one. And yeah, my character just follows him around and tries to kill him. Those masks are a very, very cool addition in my opinion. Not sure if it's going to be a bit of a one-trick pony, because once you found them and you know what they do, you're probably not going to put one on your face because you're going to die, unless you want to troll your team. But once your team knows what it does as well, and they see someone with a mask coming, they're also just going to know. So maybe it's a little one-trick thing, but it's very cool. It's very cool. So that is the patch notes or the main patch notes. I'm sure there's some little fixes in there too. Just careful with all your mods. Maybe take your mods out and add them back in one by one if you notice any issues. Just I'd give mod developers a few days, maybe a week, just to catch up. So yeah, that's the patch notes summary. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing some other content as well soon. It's not just going to be Lethal Company. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, and I will see you in the next one.